Hello ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel, The Lad Flicks Show. Today, we're diving deep into movie The Return. This film gives a fresh twist on the legendary story of the Odyssey, so let's break it down. After years of war and wandering, Odysseus finally returns home to Ithaca. But this isn't the heroic return you might expect. Directed by Uberto Pasolini, The Return strips away the fantastical elements and instead focuses on the emotional toll Odysseus has endured during his long absence. The man we meet is broken, physically scarred, and emotionally drained, struggling with survivor's guilt. Instead of storming in as a hero, Odysseus returns disguised as a beggar, quietly gauging his kingdom's worth. This clever twist reveals a deeper side of him. More than a warrior, he's a strategist. Here Penelope, brilliantly portrayed by Juliette Binoche, is the heart of Ithaca, fending off suitors for years while clinging to the hope of Odysseus' return. Her nightly ritual of unraveling her tapestry screams loyalty and resilience. But as hope fades, his return becomes more than a reunion, it's a test. And trust me, her clever strategy to confirm his identity is pure genius. Now their son Telemachus, played by Plummer, has grown up hearing about the heroics of his father, only to meet a broken man. His anger and disappointment shape a tense, emotional reunion. This adds a rich layer of depth to the father-son dynamic. Ralph Fiennes nails the role of Odysseus. His portrayal is raw and intense, showing a man not just scarred by war but haunted by it. His emotional depth pulls you into his journey, making you feel the weight of the hero's return, not just physically, but emotionally. Juliette Binoche is stellar as Penelope. Her portrayal goes beyond the passive wife. She is the emotional anchor of the film. Every time she unravels her tapestry, it symbolizes her inner conflict, whether to keep waiting or to move on. Binoche gives Penelope a complexity that other versions often miss. One of the film's strongest themes is trauma and reconciliation. Odysseus struggles to reintegrate into his family and his kingdom, dealing with the emotional scars left by war. The film portrays his journey of healing, making a poignant statement about the lasting effects of conflict. Penelope is not just waiting for her husband, she's actively holding everything together. Her strength in the face of uncertainty is inspiring, and the film does a fantastic job of highlighting her pivotal role. Without her, Ithaca would have fallen apart long ago. The cinematography is beautiful, capturing the ruggedness of Greece and the raw emotions of the characters. However, the pacing can feel slow in parts, especially in the first half, where the focus is on setup rather than action. It's a slow burn that may not appeal to those expecting more adventure. The Return is a more grounded, emotional take on the Odyssey. If you enjoy character-driven stories with emotional depth, this film is a gem. But if you're after epic battles and mythical creatures, it might not be what you're looking for. So that's it for today's my spoiler-free review of The Return. What do you think? Are you excited to see this movie? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's chat about it. And hey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next episode of The Lad Flicks Show.